Hello, beautifuls. So, I want to speak to something that I see getting in the way for people living their highest vision. And so, in other words, we could say this is the key to manifesting your dream life and a place where it's very easy to not follow through. And it's the following. So, you have your vision, you receive something, you receive a deep inspiration, and it lights you up. There's so much energy. And then life's and challenges come in, doubts come in, and internally you start dialing your vision down. So let's say the vision is for your business. Let's say you have a vision to create a program with 20 new people, and the price is €1,000. And then a few days pass, and your mind starts creeping in. It's like, well, you've never had more than 8 people in a program. Maybe it's more realistic to ask for 15 or 12. And you start internally to make your vision smaller. And this might look like an insignificant thing of like, oh yeah, well, let me just change my vision a little bit. What you're actually doing is you're dishonoring your word as a creator. And you're not being consistent in the message that you're sending out. So if you have a vision that is alive, you want to go for that vision and stay with as it came to you and not adapt it because things don't go exactly the way that you would like them to go. Your ego mind starts bringing in reasons for why that's unrealistic. Like, if you want to master creation, being able to create the things that you desire, you have to stay committed to what it is that you actually want. And you cannot dial it down the moment things get a bit more challenging, or you face fears, or something gets uncomfortable. And the other thing that I want you to understand is if you have a specific vision, so right now we're running the Wealthy Leader program, and I gave my clients the exercise to tune in. What is a number that you feel confident that you can earn right now, either a monthly number or a yearly number, that is like higher than what you're making right now? And so people shared very different numbers. Doesn't matter what the number is. Like, this is not about comparing yourself to anyone. So now you have a certain number. Now, in order to become a person who makes, let's say, 6 figures per year, let's just take a simple example, so €100,000 or more, you will need to change. Your behavior will need to change. You cannot just think the same way that you did when you're making €2,000 per month. Just believe that magically you will start making €8,000 per month and stay the same. It's impossible. If you want to be someone who makes 6 figures or more, there are certain questions you cannot ask yourself. Like, if you're in a supermarket and you feel drawn to buy the organic thing, but it's €3 more expensive than the non-organic thing, would a person making 6 figures ask themselves, like, oh, is it worth the price or not? Right? So the behaviors that you have right now, even the things that you wear, even the people that you hang out with, even the things that you think about, even the conversations that you have in your mind about yourself, like, all of those things will have to adapt for you to become the person who is making 6 figures. And I'm just taking that as an example. You can apply this to anything in your life. And as part of this process, you will become aware of all of the parts in your life that are not in alignment with you making 6 figures. And if we don't understand that that's the process so that you can become ready to earn 6 figures, like, oh, all of those things are coming up for me to be witnessed and let go of. If we don't understand that, like, that's life supporting you to become the person making 6 figures. If we don't understand that, we will think that, oh, it's going in the wrong direction. who am I to believe I could make six figures if this thing is coming up in my life? If that's how I feel, if that challenge is still there. No, it's the other way around. You chose a higher version of yourself, and now you're facing all the places inside of yourself that you're invited to shift so that you can become that person. And so in those moments, you want to stay committed to the vision that you had. And the vision initially is not from the mind. It's not an idea. It's a desire. It's a deep felt sense. It's something that makes you come deeply alive inside of you. And we cannot start dialing that down when challenges come in. We cannot start dialing it down when other people around us are like, that's unrealistic. Because if you want to be a powerful creator, then your word matters. You want to become someone whose word creates. But for that, I have to use my word very selectively and clearly, and I cannot constantly contradict myself. And word does not mean just what I say out loud. It also means what's going on inside of me. So this is so much about reclaiming authority inside of me of what do I give space to and what I don't give space to. And this is a place where people in the healing world can get really lost in if the only skill that we've learned is, oh, I listen to everything that arises and I give space to it, but I have not developed the capacity to say, I'm not going to entertain these thoughts right now. This is not where my focus is going. Then we're just going to have a whole bunch of voices inside of us that are all going to tell a different story, and there's not going to be a level of coherence and clarity of what you're focusing on. And your focus does create. I just had today another conversation for the Embodied Business Leadership Summit, which finally is live and people can register. So if you want to join this free summit, drop the word summit in the comments and I'll send you the link. So I had a conversation today about manifestation, which is a topic that I had a huge aversion to for a long time because I could see that a lot of people use these concepts of manifestation in a way where they subtly or not so subtly resist the present moment reality. So it's like, oh, I'm manifesting something else because secretly I'm hating how it is right now. That's not how manifestation works. The base of manifestation is I have to be in acceptance and even appreciation and honoring for what is. I have to be able to love the present moment to create what I desire. If I don't do that, if I'm in resistance, I will unwantedly continue to attracting the thing because I am not neutral to what is. So if I'm resisting something, I'm actually keeping it in my field. If I'm in full acceptance, it can go. So if I try to manifest something from a place of resistance to what is right now, it's not going to work. So the base is always, I am in deep acceptance, appreciation, and honoring for what is. And that can include the parts inside of me that are not in deep honoring, right? Like I never have to push anything away. It's just I have to become spacious enough to be like, and even this part is welcome. So that is the base. But we do build on top of that. The building on top of it is, what do I want to create? And what do I need to focus on internally to make this happen? So if I have that vision of, let's come back to creating a six-figure business, and then I have all the voices inside of me of like, what are other people going to think? How much more work will I need to do? If I increase prices, then my clients will all run away, all that stuff. I need to have the internal focus to say, nope, we're going to stay with the vision. I might not know exactly yet how it's going to come true, but I stay with the vision that I have. I don't make it smaller because doubts or fears are coming up. Because can you see how if you have that vision, you're like, I'm someone, like you make a shift on an identity level. I'm someone who has a six-figure business. And then some fear comes up and you're like, okay, like maybe I should go for 60,000 euros first. Cool. So now you've already sent two different messages out of who you are. And we do that unconsciously all the time. And then we're confused why we don't create the things that we actually desire, is because we keep sending a different message every single moment. So you need to have this ability to stay with how your vision actually came to you, unless it truly changes from a place of truth. That may happen, but you have to be really honest with yourself. You have to be able to discern between what is actual truth, emerging, changing. Of course, your visions can change, and a six-figure business is not the final destination. It's pointing in a particular direction of what you desire, of what you want to create. So this is honoring your vision. So one more time, launching Embodied Business Leadership Summit. It's happening in about 3 weeks. You can join for free. You can drop the word summit in the comments and they'll send you the link. I have invited over 20 amazing speakers who are both embodying their love and their power, who've created very successful businesses from a place of deep integrity. If you're someone who wants to be deeply connected to your soul and have the business success, the event is for you. All right. So drop a comment below or send me a message. Love to see you there. We already have like 50 people registered and we've just started. It's going to be a very big event. Super excited. It's been a lot of work that I've put into it. So I'll hope to see you there.